everybody. Hi, Josephine.
Hi, Katie.
We are currently in Las Vegas.
We got to see so many gorgeous dancers, and we get insider knowledge from a judge. Tell us all the things.
All the things. I am so that judge that comments on people's shoes.
I love that.
I will tell you if your shoes don't fit.
Yes. When dancers come in and they say that the judge told me this about the shoe, it's so helpful because you actually get good feedback. This looks too gapey. It's pulling her back. She's not getting on her box. These are all things that I can actually help the dancer.
And it's very obvious when it is the shoe.
Yes.
Biggest things I see, boxes are way too flat and pushing them back.
Yes.
And vamps are too long and shoes are too wide.
That is very true. Certain dancers, it just looks like the extension of their leg and they just look gorgeous and we're just watching them dance. And then sometimes we're just looking at their shoe.
You don't want to notice the shoe.
No.
You want it to be
exactly. You have such a nurturing way about you that dancers really relate to you and they want to please you as like a judge, and it feels very comfortable performing for you.
Thank you. I tend to actually, across the board, be a little bit harsher on scores, but I will try and be more nurturing in the comments.
Right. What are some of your pet peeves that you see?
Transitions.
Oh.
I really don't care how many pirouettes you do. I care how you get in and out of them. I care how musical you are. If you're doing a variation with a musical instrument, please be on the music. Do you know what I mean? I don't care if it's 4 pirouettes, if you land late. Like, I'm just like, so it's the finesse.
Yes.
It's the extra stuff. Otherwise, we become a trickster competition.
Yes, that is very true. And I think that's one of the things that still separates ballet from a lot of the other art forms and performing arts, because it's all about the things that are in between, the things that are unsaid, reading between the lines. I love that you comment on that. And I think that's what makes a true artist.
And it's subjective too, but at the end of the day, we all look for the complete package. It's not the Olympics who runs the fastest. It's a person's opinion.
Right.
And that's what makes it so hard.
That's what makes it so hard, and at the same time, it keeps that artistry. There are certain dancers where their technique is not perfect. Their turns are not amazing, but you just feel something when you watch them, and that's part of it too.
And for those of you that don't know, the technique and the artistry scores, it's 50-50.
Wow.
It's not 60-40, it's like literally even. And so oftentimes I will give a higher artistic score than a technique score just to reward that dancer. Many of us do, sometimes as much as 2 points. It's so important how you do the steps, not just the steps themselves.
So the artistry portion of it, I feel like so much of it has to do with personality and so much of it has to do with confidence. Is that something that can be taught?
I think it's more of an experience thing. You don't expect a 9-year-old to come out and do blacks, you know, it does not work.
That was really hot.
For me as a judge, I also have to judge them based on age. So I'm not gonna judge the 9-year-olds like the 19-year-olds. When I'm judging a 9-year-old, I'm looking for little, technical things and your expression and are you having fun. If you're 19 and doing Black Swan, you better be giving Black Swan. Do you know what I mean? You have to kind of take that into consideration as well. But I don't think it can be taught. I think it's experience. Start trusting your dancing. I write that a lot because I see dancers like think too far ahead or overthink or bail out of the turn, and I'm like, you've got to actually trust it, be patient, let it finish, and then go on.
Do you know there's certain dancers that you can see that they forget what they're doing? They're just performing.
The ones who play, it's the ones who enjoy. Sort of like with the shoes, we shouldn't notice the steps.
But that is exactly what YAGP is training dancers for.
Yeah, we're trying.
Yeah.
The thing I love about YAGP is that it gives everybody the opportunity. If you're between the ages of 9 and 19, or this year 9 and 20, you can compete.
That's amazing.
That's it. It's a safe place to come and try. Like, come and make a mistake. We don't count off for falls. That's another big misconception.
I had no idea.
If you fall, it's how you handle it. I've seen people win and fall. It's the ones who fall or slip and then let it throw them. That's not being a professional performer. A professional performer falls, gets up, and keeps going. It's not about the person who doesn't fall, the 5 pirouettes. It's like, how do you handle it? It's not the mistake, it's how you handle it.
I love that from a judge, that's what you're looking for. Because
and most of us are.
Yeah, and that's the preservation of the art, and that's what separates us from the other sports. Ballet is a sport, but also it has this other component that makes it so different and special. Thank you for watching. This is so much fun hanging out today. If you want to see some more of our judging and talk about the dancers actually dancing, then go to our channels. We're gonna have awesome commentary from Katie about their coaching, and I'm gonna be talking about their point shoes. So go to both of our channels.
Yeah, different dancers on each.
Exactly, so watch both.
Thanks, you guys.
Bye.